Okay, let's take a look at our war terminal, see if anything new has happened. We got the Batarian fleet. Nice. I think this was from Balak. And then Citadel Defense Force. We also have the Asari Science Team, Asari 2nd Fleet, Asari 6th Fleet, and the Destiny Ascension. That's nice. It's the ship that we saved in the first game, with the counselors on board. Then we have the Dark Energy Disseration for the Crucible, and we have Solarian 3rd Fleet from the Solarians, of course, and then Turian 6th Fleet and the 7th Fleet. Nice. We also got a bunch of new missions. So we have Masana Distress Signal. An Asari High Command has requested help dealing with a distress signal on an Asari colony. Go to the colony and investigate the situation. We have Priority Perseus Fail. The Korean fleet offers both technical specialist and support. Ships to assist with the Crucible, meet the Korean admirals, and obtain their help in the war effort. Then we got the Nimbus Cluster Library of Asha. An Asari military trainer needs text from the library of Asha. Recover the text from the Nimbus Cluster and deliver them to her at Purgatory on the Citadel. We have the Kuna, Code of the Ancient. An Elkar on the Citadel needs the code of the Ancients to inspire his people. Recover the holy book from the Kuna and return it to him at Purgatory. And then we have Hades Nexus Prothean Sphere. A refugee suggested that a Prothean sphere could be located somewhere on Gay Hinnom in the Hades Nexus. Locate the sphere and inform the man at the Citadel refugee camp. Then we have Citadel Cerberus ciphers. A CSEC officer needs updated ciphers to break Cerberus codes. Find the ciphers and deliver them to him at the Citadel embassy. We got Hades Nexus Obelisk of Karsa. A researcher needs the Obelisk of Karsa to help with the Crucible project. Recover it from the Nades hexes and deliver it to him in the Presidium Commons. We got target jamming technology. A CSEC officer needs target jamming technology to save lives during future attacks. Find the technology and bring it to him in the Presidium Commons. We got Hesperia period statue. An Asari in the Presidium Commons needs a statue from the Hesperia period to help with the Crucible research. Find one in the Athena Nebula and deliver it to him. Then we have Cerberus Turian Poison. A doctor on the Citadel is looking for a Cerberus poison tailored to Turians. Find a sample of the toxin and deliver it to him to the Huerta Memorial Hospital. We have chemical treatment. A doctor is looking for a way to treat a patient with chemical burns. Find a treatment plan and deliver it to him to the hospital. We have Rings of Elune. An Asari consultant on the Citadel needs the Rings of Elune. Find them in the Cillian Nebula and return them to her at the hospital. You got Replica Fragment. An Asari war strategist needs fragments of Reaper code to predict the enemy movements. Find the Reaper code fragment and deliver it to her at the Citadel embassy. Then we have Citadel Ariatolog, which we did, and the rest we already know of. Did I say what we did with Aria? We have to do that still.
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap. Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
I agree. I always thought that Udina was someone I never really agreed with. He was very, how do I say this? Like power hungry, but also,
Gonna have a hard time recruiting now.
but also the way that he went about things. I just didn't agree. And also the amount of times that he just didn't have our back like Anderson did. Like in the first game when we found the evidence against Saren, or we found the evidence that the Reapers are real. He was like, I don't think so, and we're not gonna even attempt to find out about it. When Anderson was like, he was also like he wasn't completely sure about it, but at least he tried to find out and figure out what exactly was going on, and didn't just throw it away. And so for Edina in this game to just go with Cerberus, I don't even know why, to just make a deal with Cerberus to get the council, like, so that Cerberus can control the council. It's just, what's the end goal of this? What does Joker have to say?
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes?
Yeah.
Something about leather seats.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kick their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Be nice.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
I mean, you were also working for Cerberus, but I at the same time I feel like he was more working for us than Cerberus in itself.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires thresher maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers, but I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
The purpose is whatever it wants to be.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
There's more to organics.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Are you and Ashley okay? The last time she saw that body, it wasn't exactly pleasant.
I have informed her of the situation. She is taking it well.
Good.
That's good. I also find it interesting that Edie is trying to become more organic than synthetic, in a way. Because she's trying to understand feelings and just how organic beings work. And I think that's really interesting because a lot of people in this universe are terrified of AI and what AI can do, But I think it's the way that we treat AI is where we go wrong. Because the moment something become, the moment a electronic or a VI or whatever gains consciousness and becomes AI is when people are freaking out. And I think instead of freaking out, we should view it as like another life form that has been created, that we created, no matter what species you are. And I think we should just moderate it in a way.
Interesting. Have you got a minute?
1 minute. And instead of like shunning it and being afraid of it or whatever, that being that AI is gonna hate you because it doesn't understand why it's being treated like shit for no reason, only because it gained consciousness. And I think with Edie, like we are doing, being understanding and being and like explaining how everything works exactly, I think that's a better way to go about things than just shunning it away because it gained consciousness.
Commander, I've found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
That's a good idea.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Good work, trainer. Let's see if we have anything here. With a few, we have Game Night by Samantha Trainer. Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills times between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab a drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Trainer. Citadel interview. Your cabin? From Diana. The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room, so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Diana. We can do that. And meet me at the bar? From Jack. The students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rotation so they don't burn out. So we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, come by Purgatory. I'll be there if I'm not blowing shit up in the field. Jack. Let's meet up with Jack. Once we go back to the Citadel. We got an ANN alert from a new article on Cerberus. An evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony on Elysium was reported saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew higher numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttle was saved when the biotic identified by authorities as Aresh Akdashlu engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Aresh had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity and claimed to survive a Cerberus camp on Praja as a child. Oh, it's the guy that we met on when we did Jack's mission, when we went to Praja. It's the other kid that survived that whole ordeal of biotic testing. Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to clear. So he sacrificed himself for the children. That's sweet and sad at the same time. Durlesh Mole from Adrian Fictus. Commander, Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information, and the only other person who knew the cruiser's position was a Volus ambassador, Din Korlak. I've heard ugly rumors of a bounty out for his head. My advisors insist I can bring these accusations against Korlak myself. I admit they are right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for the political crisis that would result. But the security of our fleets is at stake. I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he is indeed a Cerberus mole. I forwarded information on his last known location to the Spectre office on the Citadel. I think we heard about Din Korlak in the first game. I think he was also as a Volus ambassador. He didn't really like us a whole lot, or humans in general. So let's find out what exactly is going on with him. Got a minute from James Vega. Hey Commander, just wondering if you've got some time in the near future. Nothing critical, just wanted to chat. Vega. We can go down to him and talk with him. And your N7 defended armor from Stephen Hackett. Shepard, never had the chance to get you some new N7 equipment back on Earth. I've arranged for the N7 defender armor to be delivered to the Normandy before supply lines get even less reliable than they are now. Look for the armor the next time you are suiting up for a mission. It's more than just a little extra plating. Hackett. Nice. I think we can look at it perhaps in our armor, in our cabin. Kai Lang's dossier. Shepard, as promised, here is what we have on Kai Lang. Name Kai Lang. Date of Systems Alliance Military Enlistment, November 14th, 2172. Age of enlistment was 16, and credentials faked. Tours of Duty, 2172 Terminus Systems, Patrol and Reconnaissance. 2173 Exodus Cluster, Patrol and Reconnaissance. Reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. 2174 Raid of Anteyong. Recommended for Systems Alliance Medal of Valor. 2175 Kite's Nest. Tactical Reconnaissance. Accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy. 2176 received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combats Academy. 2176, this is the same year, dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Cerberus activities. Intel on Kai Lang's activities after joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus Phantom class implants. So he used to work for the Alliance, but now he's working for Cerberus for at least 10 years now. And I wonder why he killed someone, or the story behind that. And then we have Priorities Citadel Shore Leave from Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, I'm ordering the Normandy into dry dock on the Citadel for a much needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action lately and needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out of there. You are all on shore leave. That's an order. We need everybody at their best. One more thing. Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place. Heck it. We can do that later. As of now, we have some more missions to take care of, so I think we can do the shore leave a bit later. But let's go up to her cabin since Diana and Trainer want to speak with us. Here we go. Let's invite Trainer.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Oh, an actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way. In any event, I thought you might be in the mood to play.
Chess?
I bought a board on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as much fun as real pieces. But I hoped you might give me some pointers.
How about a shower? I'm not sure what that indicates, but we can see.
That's funny. I figured you'd be more interested in a shower.
I didn't realize that was an option.
It's an option.
Well, just give me a moment to grab my things. Hot water and room to stretch. I could get lost in here.
Why is she not closing the door?
Oh, it's like a week's worth of stress is washing off. And the timing's perfect. I was hoping to look nice for somebody.
Hot date lined up?
Hopefully more than just that. I play for keeps.
Sounds serious.
That depends on whether she's interested.
Don't go in.
Well, good luck. Holler if you need anything.
Oh! Will do! Thanks again, Shepard.
No problem. Take as long as you like.
And don't think this saves you from our chess match. Just give me a minute to dry my hair. Ha!
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
Reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
Yeah, I get it. That's me.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep her in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
That was fun. I like seeing the more normal side of them, of the characters, instead of just seeing them like crew members.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
They tried, but they failed.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
You can't lose faith.
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Let's keep this professional.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Oh, we can also invite James over.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way. Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Shepard. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
I thought about it.
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody, somewhere, managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not 'cause I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
What happened exactly?
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You still did the right thing.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Hell yeah.
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
I'm happy that he also got an email from the N7, or like email. I don't know how you would say that exactly. So we got a security helmet, which gives us a bit of a health boost, a shield boost, less power damage, and also less power recharge. But we have this. Oh, we got the raccoon hood as well, but it gives us less power damage, less power recharge, more weapon damage, and melee damage is the same. We got the capacitor helmet, which is more shield regeneration, less power damage, less power recharge, weapon damage, and melee. We have the sentry interface, which gives us a shield boost, less power, less recharge, and weapon and melee is the same. The Kuwashi visor is less power, less recharge, weapon is the same, melee is the same, and it gives us some headshot damage. And then we have the death mask. Looks cool. Which is less power damage, less recharge, and a lot more melee damage. And then the normal N7 and the N7 breather helmet. We can try out this one, the sentry interface. Anything new for the chest? We have this, and it gives us a lot more melee damage. And then we have this one as well, which is more weapon damage, but no power damage at all for both of these. We can keep it with this one. We don't have any new soldiers or arms or legs. And we have this one as well, which is the N7 Defender, which gives us a health boost, shield boost, ammo capacity, no power damage, no recharge, weapon damage is the same, and no melee damage either. We can keep going with this. Okay, let's go check on some of the crew members, see how everyone is doing. Can go down here and to the crew deck. Oh, Garrus is here.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
No.
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
It sure was.
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun. Good to have Ash back.
Okay.
We can always use a friendly gun.
I wonder where she is. Oh, she's here. Nice.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you.
I'm glad we have Ashley back. She's
Good to
still a
see you.
bit wary about the fact that we were with Cerberus, but I think that whole argument is a bit dumb, because from what she's saying, it sounds like that we joined Cerberus on our own will, but that's not the case. We died and they brought us back, and they were onto something with the collectors and them attacking human colonies. And I thought, I personally think that's like the best thing you could have done in that scenario, you know? We're still a Spectre, or we got reinstated again as a Spectre, and we did the best thing for humanity, but also for the galaxy, by taking out the collectors and finding out what they're doing and who they worked for. But with Ashley, her whole argument is like, oh, you work for Cerberus, like you chose to work for Cerberus, and it's like, that's not how it exactly worked. And I don't feel like she doesn't want to see that either, or understands that point of view. Let's check up on Liara.
Per your orders, I have the latest report Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
And also another important thing is that Liara brought our body to Cerberus. So if Ashley should be angry with anyone, it should be with Liara. Okay, so we got a new bonus that we can do. We can either have power damage bonus or health bonus. Let's do a health, why not? There we go. Is there anything in here? There is audio recording from Councillor Gujir's Senate office. The emergency funds are gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the price their captain is asking for. Councillor Jura says, what about the military? They left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back. Did they? Yes, sir. Here. Is this a passkey, sir, and an inventory? Phillips, I am authorizing you on behalf of the city senate to seize any and all ESO stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for my citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles, Senate members' stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships. Yes, sir. I wonder what that is about exactly.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Doesn't seem like Liara has anything to say.
At your service.
And Garrus is at the memorial. Does Jacques have anything to say, perhaps?
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Why me exactly?
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
Right away.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander.
No problem,
With
Doctor.
access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
I really like Dr. Jacques. She's like a grandma to us, in my opinion. There's nothing here. Let's see. Let's go a floor below us, if there's anyone there. Maybe there's something here. Oh no. So let's go down here to engineering. Here we go.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, her death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated. I would like to visit the Citadel sometime, when it is not infested with traitors.
I think it's pretty safe now to go.
I've heard about the Kyleng human you encountered. It is good to have a name for the enemy I will enjoy killing most. Yes?
Looks like that's it. I feel like it's so weird, like the cultural and just like the amount of difference that is between the Protheans and like Asari Turians, like all of the species that are here now in the galaxy. There's such a huge difference between us, and I feel like it's kind of the same as like what we have in real life, where it's like such a big difference of opinion between the elderly people and like the younger people from now, like young adults. And it's kind of like that same relationship where the Protheans or Javik has a very outdated look, or we would say they have a very outdated look on stuff, but to them it's how it was and how their empire used to be. And I think it's very interesting to how do you say this? I think it's very interesting that their difference is that there's such a big difference, because we kind of idolize the Protheans in a way, and we like put our own imagination of how they went to work was kind of, and then when you finally meet one, it's like, no, it's completely different. They used to slave people, or like if they found a new race, they didn't have a choice in joining the Empire or the Prothean Empire. It was either join the Prothean Empire or just die, basically. Because the weak don't need protection, the weak need to get better kind of deal is what their opinion is. But I feel like Javik personally is kind of slowly but surely understanding our side of things, even though he still shows his opinion on what it was like in his time and how he thinks he should go about things. Which I don't always agree with, but it's interesting to hear his side.
Commander?
Power grid is in the green.
That's good.
Nothing to report, Commander.
What about Diana? Does she have anything to say?
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus, repelled by C-Sec. We speak with the woman who fought on the front lines, Commander Shepard. How did Cerberus get in? Where was the Citadel fleet? Find out in a Battlespace exclusive. Commander.
Let's head down now to the shuttle bay. Doesn't seem like Diana had anything to say, really. We did an interview with her already, so I don't imagine anything would have come up.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
I know, right?
That last mission on Novaria shows why I love the Kodiak.
All you did was drop them off and bugger out. How are you proud of that?
I seem to remember being shot at the whole time, and everyone coming back in one piece, Mr. Vega.
Yeah, next time park it and come join the party, Esteban.
Cross-checking our parts inventory. Everything is in order.
That's good.
Hey, Commander. I knew Udina. Do you hear that?
Oh,
drum?
shit.
Is that just me?
I'm sorry. I ruined that. I thought it was just like, hey, Commander. I really like Cortez as a character as well, because in the beginning he was like grieving his husband and kind of almost suicidal in a way, where he just didn't see a point in things anymore, but he kept working to keep his mind off of that. But now that we've shown, like, we were there for him the whole time, he's kind of cheered up a lot and became a lot happier and moved on with life instead of staying in the past. Oh, Anderson wants to speak with us? We can do that.
Commander Shepard.
Let's go back here. Here we go.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
That's good to hear.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. Glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Torians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Sounds bad.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
I like Anderson. He's a very down-to-earth person. Even though he's kind of like our boss, it doesn't feel like it. You know, he feels like a friend.
Commander Shepard.
Like a family member almost in a way as well. Where he completely understands your side and everything that you do, but still shares like his concerns and opinion with it. Let's check out some of the map now whilst we checked out everything. Let's see if the map got updated with more stuff. Yes. So let's check out some of these systems for a bit. See if there's anything new. Doesn't look like on this side there's anything new really. No. So let's go here first. Let's scan around a bit. Ah, there's nothing here, okay.
Reapers eluded.
Let's go here then. There we go. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. So let's go find the Ex-Cerberus scientists. Let's land. Ah, now we got Ashley as well. Do we have any other uniforms? We do. Let's try out this one, why not? See how it looks like. Let's bring her then, and let's also bring Edie. Here we go, this is Argon. Any new mods? Doesn't look like it. Let's go for Ashley. Look at the weapon mods. Got 50% of aim through smoke. Oh, increases accuracy, nice. Okay. Increases damage by 20. Capacity. And that. Let's get this one and then this one. So we have more damage and accuracy for her. And then for the assault rifle, we have accuracy, damage, reduced damage, increases rounds, and stability. Let's get the capacity one and the damage, why not? There we go. And then we have 4 points. I wanna wait for the shockwave or pull. No, I can put some in fitness, why not? We got melee damage by 25 or durability by 15. Let's get the melee damage. There we go. And then for Ashley, we can get some points in marksman. We can do accuracy or firing rate. Let's do firing rate. Then we have duration or headshots. Let's do headshots. And then accuracy and firing rate or recharge speed. Let's do accuracy and firing rate. There we go. Let's also get concussive shots. There we go. That's the third one. We can choose between force and damage or radius. Let's do force and damage. Then we can choose between shatter or recharge. Let's get recharge. And then amplification or shredder, which increases damage to organics by 100 over 10 seconds and increases the force by 50. Or power concussive shot with properties of the active ammo power, enabling it to burn, freeze, disrupt, warp, or pierce armor. We can try this out, the amplifications. But I don't have enough points. So let's put some points in disruptor ammo instead. There we go. And then ED has 4 points. Let's put some points in decoy. There we go. And that's it.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
We have not been provided many details.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Jacob? No, he could shot as well. Let's defend these scientists.
Pretty damn chilly.
Alright, just keep moving.
Let's get behind here.
Do to bring this down on their heads?
Got him. Let's charge him. There we go. Have to reload. Okay, they're here. Let's get behind here. Maybe I can charge. Nova. There we go. More here. Let's reload. Let's do Nova. There we go. That's one. Let's incinerate. And there we go. I want to quickly look around here, see if there's anything. Up here, perhaps. Doesn't look like it. Let's go towards Jacob. Is he the only one who survived?
Jacob! How bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Jacob. Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone? For now, but they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
So you are ex-Cerberus?
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
Running was smart then.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Of course.
Jacob did not recognize me. This may be an opportunity to surprise him.
Let's just focus on the mission, Edie.
No.
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
No problem. Saving life is more important. There's someone here.
Commander Shepard.
Dr. Archer.
We met on Project Overlord.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
David is safe.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
Exactly.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
Why are you here?
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
And you had the whole ass explanation how it was an accident and all that. How do you accidentally put tubes down someone's throat?
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
Okay, tell me more. What happened after Project Overload?
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
That's good.
I have to go. And I'm not even gonna pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
Of course. He always deserves it. Something here. A message from Horace to Bryn. Bryn, I don't like this. I've managed to get eyes on some of the research. And some of the research the other were doing. And I'm getting a sense of a big picture here, beyond anything we could have imagined, in our worst nightmares kind of imagine. I'm going to start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up and talk ASAP. H. Something here. Got some credits from it. Let's move in here. So weapon bench.
Get the techs from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
Let's head up here. Oh, there's a medical station. Nice.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
You ran with this many people?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
A dangerous choice.
Why would you bring families?
So those refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive.
There's a lot on the line.
This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get 2.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Let's talk some more with Bryn.
Got a moment?
Of course.
Oof. You and Jacob, can you tell me more about that?
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
Can you tell me more about your work with Cerberus?
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
So you escaped from Cerberus?
How'd you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our 4th colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
I should let you
Thanks,
focus.
Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
No problem. Something here and here. A personal log from Bryn Cole. With Jacob's help, we have managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were in fact killed. Contracts terminated is what Cerberus called it. Makeda, Scott, Daniel, Chung Hae, Anika, and so many others I didn't even know about. All of them gone. disappeared without a trace. Just like that. We should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seemed so important that we had to stay just one more day. What was I thinking? I mean, it's easy to look back at it now and give an opinion about it, but back then, in the moment, you don't know what's going on exactly. A personal log from the Mina. Attempts are ongoing at figuring out what the end product of our research was meant for. While it is obvious that the delivery system was to be implement reliant, with evident neurological applications, many questions remain as yet unanswered. The loss of Dr. Horace Armstrong, in particular, is hindering our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's goals. We have several parts of the whole which led us to chilling conclusions, but we are nowhere near figuring out what said whole might be. And that is what scares me the most.
Let me. I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay. I don't want to die. Go! Just go. No, I'm okay. Let's just do this.
Anything here? There is. Let's go check up with Jacob. Is there anything here? There's something here. Medical station. And this. Let's go talk with Jacob.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
It suits you.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals? I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
Do you ever think about your father after we went to him?
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
Hey, tell me more about Dr. Bryn or Dr. Cole.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Is there something between you and her?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her. You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
Understandable. How did you end up here?
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus, I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
You sat on a beach?
And what did all the fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
You got any Cerberus intel?
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
Glad we had a chance to talk.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
Is there anything else here? There's here. Outpost report from Jacob. Outpost now 48% operational. We have reorganized some of the storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units In order to save power, the outer areas are all condemned now, which should provide us with a buffer should Cerberus agents find us. The guns are functional, but I don't like how exposed they are. I'm going to look into finding us some shielding on the black market. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. So let's head here, I
If
think?
Jacob says we're going to be all right, I trust him.
But my daughter, she's just a baby.
Don't worry, we are here to save you.
Badly equipped, guns offline. It would have been a massacre.
A hastily assembled militia is no match for a Cerberus force of any kind.
We can help them out with this though. Anything here? No. It's ammo though. There's something here. Nice.
Hostiles on sensors.
Okay. Let's... Why is EVD's powers recharging? He didn't do anything yet. Okay. Let's get behind here. Wait for overload. There we go. Can overload him. Then I can perhaps charge this dude whilst Ashley does marksman on him. There we go. Let's do Nova. There we go. That's the last. Oh, there's something here. Here they are. Let's get behind here. And of course the turret is being brought up. Let's overload it. And reef. There we go. Okay, let's shock with this dude. Let's charge. Can do Nova. There's more. There we go. There's something here. And a med kit. And override this. Well, let's do that.
Jacob, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative. The guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
Hostiles in our path.
Ah, there's more here. So if they activate those, let's do that. Let's get up here. Let's get here. Let's charge. Oh, Nova. There we go. Where is it at? Oh, they're up there, I see. And there's someone on there as well. Fuck. Okay, let's incinerate. Let's charge. Nova. Okay, I have to heal up. But we can do an inferno grenade. There we go. Get behind here. Have to reload. Can't see anything at the moment. Here we go. That's one. That's two. Let's get behind here. There we go. Let's get behind here. And move here. Let's incinerate. There we go. Let's get a bit closer here. Get up. Oh! Someone threw that. There we go. Attack him. Let's get up here. And up here. Get behind. Reload. Oops. Missed. Let's incinerate. Let's get up. Get behind here. Someone up there. Let's do marksman. Let's charge. Nova. No, it's not necessary. Okay, let's get behind here. There we go. Let's incinerate. There we go, that's one. Can't reach that dude really. Maybe I can charge? No. So let's get a bit closer, charge him. Let's reload. Get up here. And one more. Here we go. Doesn't look like the guy's on the gun anymore. Let's take care of this. That's one. Let's get up here. Are there something here? And here a medkit. Let's take care of this.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs.
Let's Edie do this.
Edie, I need you to fix this.
I will make the repairs.
Ready, Ash? Just you.
Or there's a shuttle.
You bet, Shepard.
Oh.
Got it.
Okay. Can we make use of this perhaps? Oh. There we go. And more down here, yeah. There we go. More here. Don't see any more as of now. But there's another shuttle. There we go. Some Nemesis. Oh no, a Phantom. Another one here. Yeah, let's do that. There we go.
Shepard, AA guns are back online.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here. Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the elusive man's cause. Your call.
Let's evacuate immediately.
Alright, let's get these shuttles in the air.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go. Stand by for shuttle launch.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
Shuttle 1 is away.
Nice.
Alright, everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Get those people out of here.
We can take care of them. Let's charge. Oh no, it's not necessary. Charge them. Nova. There we go. Sounds like there's more fighting up ahead. Down? Doesn't mean we have to go here? Down here? Okay, let's go here then. Get this ammo.
Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad.
Understood.
There's the Nova. There we go. Let's get behind here. There we go.
Jacob, bring up the main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Here we go. Okay, let's get these people out of here.
Let's get behind cover. Here we go. Let's overload. There we go. And marksman. There we go, that's one. Let's get a bit closer. There we go. Get this dude. Someone there. Let's overload the shields.
Take out that shield generator.
Let's charge. Nova. There we go. Get here. Is anyone here? Ah, more people dropped there. Let's overload the shields. There we go. And perhaps I can reef him. There we go. There's more up here. Let's shockwave. There we go.
Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over them.
Can overload.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right?
Affirmative.
We got this. Just need to hold them a little longer.
There we go. Let's concussive shot. Charge. There we go. There's a phantom. Let's charge. Nova. Let's do this. There we go. Is there any more ammo around here? Ah, there is here.
Heads up, mech on the field.
Oh no.
We'll clear you a
Let's
landing
get
zone.
behind here. Nope. Here. There we go. Let's overload the Atlas. There we go. Got the engineer. Can perhaps get the incendiary ammo out and marksman. Oh, Edie is down. Let's get her up. There we go. Let's overload. There we go. Reef him. Inferno grenade. Let's charge. Nova. There we go.
Jacob, landing area cleared.
This place is crawling. Bringing the shuttle to you.
Roger that.
It's not gonna happen.
Shepard!
Commander!
Out by the skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
Nicely done.
Back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One that you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
Why?
You don't want to join the team on the Normandy?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is important to me. It's where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
I understand.
Keep them safe then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
It's interesting to see that even the scientists that used to work for Cerberus are against him now. It just looks like the elusive man is getting very desperate. So we got some new war assets. From the Alliance we have the 103rd Marine Division. Nice. And Ex-Cerberus we have Ex-Cerberus scientists, Dr. Bryn Cole and Dr. Gavin Archer and Jacob Taylor. That's good at least. Maybe Dr. Archer can finally do something useful with his life instead of torturing his brother.
They were fighting the collectors while the council sat and watched. And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies.
Of course they are.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Okay, let's check it out. We got a memorial from Ashley. Shepard, my sister got everything set up at the Citadel Memorial. She showed me what she's going to put up on the wall. It's nice. I wish I could do something to make this easier for her. She wants me to say something about our family. I know you're busy, but it would mean a lot if you could be there. Ashley. Sure, we can be there with you. Help you out. And found something from Miranda. Shepard, I've discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get there. Miranda. Sure, let's talk. Take a break? From Garrus. Shepard, I thought next time we were at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't find a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around CSEC near the shuttles, if you are interested. Garrus. Let's do that. We can hang out. And getting away from work, from Liara. Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel. Liara. Sure. And visiting the Citadel. Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assume Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are called. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. It isn't. And I find it funny how that he's saying like, I thought she was joking when I had to type letters to form words. How did you do it then back in the day? Or back in your day, I should say. But before we head to the Citadel, I wanted to check around the area a bit more. Can go here. Back to the mass relay again. There we go. Enter the system. And to the mass relay. There we go. And we got this, but we don't have this, so we can check this out. There we go. Oh, it's one big sun. Is there anything around here though? Ah, yes. Let's get this. It's 95 units of fuel. Nice. And that was all. There's something here at Paz. Entered system. There's one planet.
Signal confirmed.
There we go. Enter its orbit. And scan. It's up here, it looks like. Here we go. Ah, here it is. What did we get? We got Citadel Prothean data drives. And these are the data drives that we had to have for that. Nice. Oh, that was not all. There's still something else here. Ah, here it is. Investigate. We have 160 units of fuel. Nice. We needed that as well. Let's go to Micah. Here we go. Entered system. Scan around a bit.
I found something.
Ah, there's something here. Enter its orbit. Start the scanner. Here it is. We got emergency fuel pods as a war asset. Nice. But there's more around here though. Nothing here. Ah, there it is. And there. Okay, let's get out of here. Enter the system. Go like that. Here we go. Get this. Investigate. We got 340 units of fuel. Nice. Let's get out of here again. Here we go.
Evasion successful.
Enter. And right here, enter orbit. And start the scanner. It's up here. There we go. We got element 0 converter. Nice. And let's get out of this system.
Reapers eluded.
We did this 100%. Here we go. Enter the system. Go to the mass relay.
Jump successful.
And perhaps we can check out the Nimbus cluster. Here we go. Can check this out. Ah, there's something here. We have 650 units of fuel. Nice. Okay, anything else? There's something here. Enter orbit. And there's something next to that as well. Let's start the scanner. Something here. Here we go. There it is. We got intact Reaper weapon. Nice. And anything else besides that? There's something there. Okay.
Evasion successful.
Before we go there, I think that is fuel. So maybe we can go here first. Enter the system. Check it out. Oh, there are two zones here. Something here. Let's enter and start the scanner. It says it's down here. There it is. It's the Library of Asha. Nice, we needed that. And that is all. We can go back here and get that fuel. Here it is. Investigate. It's 750 units of fuel. Nice. Let's get out again.
Reapers eluded.
Go here to Kalini. Enter the system.
Signal confirmed.
Alright, there's something here. It's 300 units of fuel. We needed that. And that was it, it looks like. So let's go here to Messana and investigate their Sari colony. Enter. And there's nothing here, it looks like. No. Okay, before we enter, I wanted to read up on the journal again, see what it was about. Okay, let's see. Masana. Here it is. Masana distress signal. Asari High Command has requested help dealing with a distress signal on an Asari colony. Go to the colony and investigate the situation. Okay, let's do that.